Hey guys, Amanda here. Today I wanted to show you a few products that I use for my face when I'm on vacation or on a day when I just don't have time to really do my full face routine. And right now I am on vacation, so I'm trying to make it quick. The first thing that I do, this is for people that have dry skin. I have really dry skin. So I use argan oil, just a tiny bit of it. And I think this is the cheap kind anyway, so it's probably not even a large percentage of argan oil. It's probably actually the last ingredient, but it still works to kind of smooth my skin out generally and give it a little hydration. And I really just use one dot and spread it all over. So that's my first step. And if you have really dry skin, I would do that because that's like the #1 way that you can keep your skin from aging a lot is by keeping it hydrated. Like dry skin people usually get wrinkles faster. And I'm like 27 and I already have wrinkles because my skin is so dry. And I also have like a lot of redness. So that's one of the main reasons why I have to wear foundation. So my first product, this is for my super fast days and I love this. It's the Garnier BB Eye Miracle Ruler, or in French, the Billy Rollante Yeux. And I put it under my eyes first of all, because that's what it's for. But then I also kind of just put it all over my entire face. And rub it in. And as you can see, there's already a huge improvement in my skin just from that. So it looks a lot more even and bright, but it still has a lot of redness and uneven pigment. So the next thing that I put over top of that, if I don't want to look too overdone and it's like during the day, then I use the Estee Lauder Day Wear BB cream. And I just take like that much. And all of this I'm putting on with my fingers instead of a brush because nobody has time to pack 5,000 brushes when they're on vacation. Unless, I don't know, unless you do have time, then that's cool. Good for you. You should do that because it is better to put them on with brushes, but your fingers work just as good. And I've talked to a lot of other makeup artists who say using your fingers is perfectly fine. So I don't have a powder that I use. Like I said, my skin is so dry. So if you're one of the people that have oily skin and you just use these products, then you can follow it up with whatever powder. And then the bronzer that I use is Clinique True Bronze Pressed Powder. And I do have to use a brush for this. I just use this fluffy guy right here. And I just kind of put it on the apples of my cheeks a little bit. Just buff it on there. Drag it up to the temples. Nose. Chin, under jawline. My cheeks aren't bronzing very well. Okay. Now my skin does look a lot better. My face looks a lot more alive and fresher, but I still feel like my under eyes look really bad. And a lot of people have problems with under eye circles, and I definitely do. So if I feel like it looks really gross still, then I use the e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlight. This is a really good product. e.l.f. is very inexpensive, so people might think that it's not good, but I use a ton of their products and I think that they're awesome. So first I put the conceal on and then I put the glow over it. And then I try not to rub it in too much because it's not very thick. So if you rub it in a lot, it doesn't really conceal as much as you want it to. Stop, babe. My husband's making me laugh. Okay. So as you can see, that looks a lot better. A lot better. And this lighting in here is it's hotel room lighting. It's not that nice. It's very like yellowy, but it looks way more smooth overall. And I could definitely get away with going out in public with this. So then, if you can go a step further, if you have time, you should use True Match Healthy Luminous Makeup. I just discovered this, and it is like the best foundation ever right now. I haven't found anything that is smoother, has better coverage, creates luminosity, if that's a word. It has SPF in it, so that's a bonus. It just creates a very flawless, like airbrushed look. And I put it on with my fingers. Even if I have a brush, I use my fingers for this one. So I'll show you what this one looks like. And this color is just slightly lighter than my skin right now because I have a spray tan on. But I fixed that with bronzer. So far, before I put this on, I only had BB cream and the e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlight, and then the Garner BB Eye Miracle Ruler Perfector Skin Thingy. And then, since I just put that over to my bronzer, I need to put my bronzer on again. And like I said before, if you have oily skin, you can then use one of your setting powders. If it was a normal day, I'd probably be doing like a little more contouring and highlighting. And I still am going to do highlighting because that's a very important step. And I feel like I just like blah without it. Okay, so bronzer is back on. And then I take the glow from the e.l.f. Highlight and Conceal, and I just put it in the highlight areas. Oops, it's a little crooked on the nose area. That's okay. And like I said, this isn't very thick, so you can't really rub it in too much, or it'll just go away. But it is a good product. Especially for what it is. I think it's only $3 or something. And then finally, this is a really awesome blush. Ulta Extreme Wear. It's Matte Glow Blush in Pink Glow. And again, with the fingers, just put a little on the apples of the cheeks. Just gives me the appearance of not looking so dead. And voila, skin looks pretty okay. A little more bronzer. So those are the products that I love to use to get a nice looking complexion when I'm in a hurry. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye!